Hi everyone, it's me, Sailor Neptune Michelle here, and today I'm going to do a follow-up film for what Sarah Uranus talked about yesterday. Now, what Sarah Uranus and Mara talked about yesterday was in the third following a Sailor Moon, known as Sailor Moon Super, Sailor Moon S, or Sailor Moon Over, or Sailor Moon O. Um, that was when we were first brought in to the show, the Alders, and in every other offshoot of Sailor Moon, we were, lovers. Now, you might say to yourself, if that was true, then why did CLOVERWAY, or Pioneer, I should also say, shifted it? Well, first off, the guess I could come up with is that it was still at a time where folks were still where folks were not really could not so some folks out there didn't think it was felt it was wrong for someone to be unstraight and be on the far seer or be in a film or a play or a show. I don't know why. But it's not like that now because there's a lot more, understanding, a lot more trusting, and more, you know, handling it right. But in 20 it still was still a no. So Pioneer and Cloverway both had to come up with some way to come up with the grounds to why me and Sarah Uranus, why me and Amara were together all the time. So they came up with that we were nearkin to each other. And that seemed to be good enough. No need to do any shifting or cleaning work beyond that. But there seem to be some folks out there who seem to believe that it was nothing more than making fun of someone else for having to clean up or shift. Now, when Deke first had the first two followings of Sailor Moon before Pioneer got the rights, Deke had to shift Zoisite into a woman. So, if this was a way of making fun of Deke for having to do a lot of cleaning and shifting work, that's always a thought and belief. But keep in mind that Fisheye, who really didn't do anything wrong beyond wearing men's clothes, was also made a woman. Even though in every offshoot of Sailor Moon that I can think of, even in the Viz English offshoot, Fisheye is a woman. But since she dressed in men's clothes, they had to, make her be a woman when she already was a woman who dressed in man's clothes. Well, okay, whatever. So, even Pioneer had to do some stuff to keep themselves not have to be answerable to folks out there that felt that that was wrong. Even though it's not wrong, but there were folks out there that thought it was wrong. So we became nearkin. And over the years, folks have made fun of that. They would say, oh, well, anyone can tell that the things we say and the things we do, well, more what we do than what we say, would say, oh, they're not near kin, But I guess at the end of the day, folks who are near kinning each other, if they're close enough, they might actually, hang out together. I mean, there are folks who do that. But at the same time, folks would say that folks would say, well, these two are more than just from the same kin. They're not near kinning each other. They're actually lovers. But anyway, Pioneer, what were they going to do? Were they going to take Sailor Moon and have to shift it and clean it up the same way Deke had to? No. Pioneer wanted to give out the third and fourth followings as close to Toei's offshoot, but still somehow keep it in the English at the same time. So they had to make us Nearkin, and in the CLOVERWAY and Pioneer offshoots, that is what it is. That's what we are. Even though we all know that in every other offshoot of Sailor Moon out there, in the Viz English offshoot, we are lovers. Now, a lot of folks might say before I end this film, why is it now a lot of more folks are trusting and understanding of that, and back then they weren't? I don't know. I'm not them. I don't know why that they thought it was wrong for folks to do things, but then a long time ago a lot of folks thought it was wrong for Elvis Presley to be skipping and stepping, you know, shaking his legs around. A lot of folks felt that was wrong, and if he ever did it in any of his song shows, they would only film him from the belly up. But yeah, I'm not making it up. There were a lot of folks that thought things were wrong at the time. You know, they weren't wrong. They weren't unlawful. You know, they weren't sinful or evil or wicked or anything like that. And the same thing had to go with folks who were unstraight. You know, even if their selves weren't doing anything wrong, just the truth that if it was only that their self that they were playing was unstraight, then that was wrong. Now, today, a lot more folks are trusting and understanding of that thing, and they're alright with it. That doesn't mean to say there aren't some folks out there that are still stuck in their own. Doesn't mean to say there aren't still some folks out there that are still, stuck in their ways and don't like that and hate it. There are. But there are a lot more folks out there that are more understanding and trusting of it, and don't think it's a bad thing. Because at the end of the day, it wasn't a bad thing. So, that's why. Now, if some of you folks out there think that, wonder, did I handle this all wrong? No, I handled it as great as I can handle it, with the on-look attention to tell folks why we were called Nearkin by CLOVERWAY, Pioneer, whoever did it. Pioneer's name is on the end, so they're the ones that got the rights to do the English work for it. Borrowing and fostering a lot of stuff from the Deke work, but whatever. So anyway, that is what it is. But if you like that film, then follow me here at Sailor Moon for Life, and watch Sarah Yornis Amara's film she did yesterday over here. I'm Sailor Neptune Michelle. Hope you like this film.